We almost got arrested puking in the bushes. Freshman year of college, Bowling Green State University. We're leaving a 110 North Enterprise party. If you've been there, legendary party house at BG, one of the OG party houses. I don't know who has it now. I'm walking with my buddy, we'll call him Dom. We're going to go to Tubby's, so we're walking down that street right next to that empty church courthouse parking lot. At the last minute, I'm like, nah, we should go to Ziggy's. Mind you, it's freshman year, so we're off a couple Four Loko Golds and mixed drink. We're just tore up. And we're walking down one of the streets that comes out towards Wooster. We're straight across from Ziggy's, and Dom's like, I gotta puke. So we're right on Wooster. And I'm like, oh shit, there's some bushes up at this house. And it's, for those of you who know, it's the big yellow house, the big old yellow house right on Wooster, right across from Taco Bell at Ziggy's. So we step into the yard, we're behind this big bush, and Dom starts puking his brains out. Us being freshmen, I'm sitting there like, you all right? And he's like, yeah, well, we make eye contact as he's yakking, and he just starts dying laughing. We're sitting there laughing like a couple idiots, and poor Dom, he's got puke coming out of his mouth and his nose. I'm like, man, I got to take a piss. So while he's puking, I walk over to the side of the house, and I'm just pissing on the side of this house. And let's be honest, every guy knows pissing outside is like the last thing us men have left in America. It's such a powerful, free feeling just to be able to piss wherever you want at any time. Now, granted, you got to be aware of your surroundings, but peeing outside, man, that's like, man, getting back to his essence, man, getting back to nature. We're sitting there giggling like a couple idiots. The bush is like the only cover in this yard. Such a freshman thing. We are totally just not thinking about the fact that we're right on Wooster. We are on the busiest street in the whole city. Like, that is where 90% of all the traffic comes in and out of Bowling Green, Ohio. Suddenly, you see a car take a right onto the street we just walked off of, and I look back and it's a police cruiser, and I'm like, oh. For people who aren't aware of their surroundings, you know that feeling when something happens that triggers you to finally be like, oh my God, we are puking and pissing out in the open, and a cop just pulled up. So that all hits me at once. I'm like, oh no. I like pull my pants up, and I run over to Dom. I'm like, cop. And he's like, he's freaking throwing puke out of his nose and his mouth. He's like, what? I'm like, there's a cop, dude. And he's like, oh shit. So we run to the other side. It's a huge bush. So we run to the other side of it, and I'm thinking, like, we're so fucking caught. And you hear the cop radio, like, yeah, just pulled up. 2 of them. And I'm like, oh my God, it's us. Now, to this day, I'm convinced that he wasn't looking for us, because he comes up and he's standing like 5 feet from us. And it felt like a scene out of Superbad, because like the cop is right there and we're just moving a couple inches to the left or right every time he takes a step one way or the other. In our heads, we're freaking out. We're like, oh my God. We're thinking like indecent exposure, underage drinking, you name it. Because we're freshmen. We're like, oh my God, we're fucked. We're in so much trouble. Sure enough, he flashes the flashlight right at the bushes, and he did like this half-ass search of the yard and then turns. And I told Dom, I'm like, as soon as he turns and goes that way, we just sprint. Don't even look back. There's a little stone wall, 2 or 3 foot stone wall. We run, jump off that ledge, and sprint straight across Wooster right to Ziggy's and just hop in line. Because like, you're 2 basic white guys. You can blend in anywhere in Bowling Green. So we sprint, and telling you as hard as we could sprint, and we're not even looking back. We're like, just get to Ziggy's. And we did. And like I said, probably not looking for us, but it sure as hell felt like it. So we were like, we're out of here. Bowling Green, just such a great college town for stuff like that. Because even if you do get caught by the cops, most of the time they're pretty understanding of who you are at the time as a freshman in college, or just a college student in general. Like, they're usually pretty lenient as long as you're not like a total dickhead to them. And I honestly think about like all the arrest stories and times that there was like negative run-ins with the cops. Usually just because you're in Pike and Sig-Ep and you're kind of a dickhead. I mean, I hate to generalize, but like those are usually the dudes that you would see getting arrested or put in the drunk tank or whatever, because they're usually just idiots. Like, it's fine to be I shouldn't even say idiots. Like, it's fine to be an idiot. It's different. There's a difference between being an idiot and an asshole. Like, an idiot is usually like a fun, bubbly dude who might do some dumb shit and he might get reprimanded or something, but he's usually pretty respectful once he gets caught doing something. An asshole is someone who, they're just a dickhead about the whole situation. Like, they're in the wrong, they know they're in the wrong, but they're continuing to be a dick. That's the difference between an idiot and an asshole. That's an important thing to know in today's society, because there's a lot of people who are just idiots. Like, they don't even mean anybody harm. They're just out living their lives. But an asshole is someone who's actually being a dick and fucking up people's days. Like, there's a huge difference there. So with all that being said, shout out my boy Dom. Shout out Ziggy. Shout out 110. Just classic story, and it was just so funny. I cannot even describe to you. I wish I had a third eye view of that because this cop's like looking around, walking around this yard, and we're just slowly like rotating around these thick ass bushes, just keeping ourselves concealed. It was so stupid. I can't. There's no way that he was looking for us. There's no chance he was actually looking for us because if he was, he would have seen us. And maybe he did see us and he was just cutting us some slack because like he had a flashlight right on the bushes and we're like, oh shit, cop, 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 like shit, 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 shit. So just one of those things. Like I don't know if it was just one of those moments where he didn't care or maybe he was looking for something else. I have to think he was looking for something else. He had to have seen us. I was just glad that we didn't get a public intoxication or an indecent exposure charge because both those were definitely on the table when he pulled onto that side street off Wooster. Those are my favorite things when you hear the stories about people being freshmen in college, just the lack of awareness of anything, spatial awareness, social awareness. Like there's just, these kids are just out drifting through their night. Like every weekend as a freshman in college is just you kind of drifting through trying to figure out how this is going to go. And you're usually pretty damn intoxicated. So you really just hope that you're not going to do anything stupid enough to permanently mess up your record or your life or get yourself injured or anything. And that's another thing. Like I am so thankful that I rushed Teak. And people are going to talk shit about like not getting hazed. Like, oh, you're a pussy if you don't want to get hazed. But like, here's the fact of the matter. Doing shit like being forced to do drugs or drink till you can't fucking walk and not being taken care of, that's fucked up. As college kids, you do enough stupid shit on your own that, like, you just need people to take care of you. Like, I am so thankful for the older Teak guys because anytime we got too fucked up or did something stupid, they were there to take care of us. You hear stories about some of the other fraternities up there, dude. Like, I mean, we all know what happened with Pike, but, like, that's why. Like, that's not a real brotherhood. You're going to get some kids so fucked up to the point where they have no consciousness and then you're just going to throw them out to the wolves. Like, fuck them. Let them figure it out. Like, no, that ain't brotherhood. If you're gonna haze a kid or fuck with a kid, at least make sure that he's okay and take care of him the rest of the night. Like in our fraternity, like they always took care of us, and they're sure they would razz us and mess with us. But again, there's just a difference between learning to respect the brotherhood you're joining and just being a fuckhead and ruining a kid's life. Like, there's a huge difference between that. And I guess that's my whole overall thing with the hazing thing is like, you're more of a man for saying no to not doing some messed up shit that someone's going to force you to do and not getting in the fraternity than being one of those guys who's like, oh, I need to do this so I can join the coolest frat. Like, fuck that. Like, again, the hazing thing never ends until there's a generation of young men that just have the balls to be like, nah, fuck you. I'm not doing that stupid shit. I don't want to die. I don't want to do anything fucking weird. Like, I'm not doing that shit. It'll never end until that happens. So I don't really care if people, say that I'm a pussy or I'm soft or whatever. Like, I truly do believe you're more of a man for saying no to doing stuff than fucking just caving and doing everything that you are told just to get into a fraternity. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. So, with all that being said, that's the rant. That's today's episode, Don Talks with Tom. Hope everybody's well. Peace. Taking shots by the lake till I can't even breathe no more. See no more. I was riding around town thinking to myself, is it gonna get easier? I'll be up and away up the street and big, but I can't even breathe no more. What's it to me? What can I see? Taking shots by the lake till I can't even breathe no more. See no more. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. And we're good.